Hello, hello, hello. Hi, yes, my name is Christopher, and I am American. Wow, I got a few cheers. Last year, everyone booed. Seriously, it's amazing what can happen when you have a different president. Actually, for a time there, I had to go to the AA meeting during Bush's administration. That was the American Anonymous meeting. I actually studied, I said, okay, I know I'm American and it can't be that bad that Bush is in office. So what did I do? I studied which country I could take as my own, that I could be like, I'm from Australia. And that didn't go too well because they said I had to have the accent and I didn't have that. So I took out a map. Yes, I'm American and sometimes we do take out maps. And what happened was I looked at the map and I said, okay, this is America, it's North America. I can't really call myself Mexican. It just doesn't really go well. So then what did I do? I said, there's this little country, Canada. Yeah. And I said, they're in North America. I'm American. Technically, they're American. I'm kidding. And so I said, what country is loved all over the world? Canada! So I decided to call myself Canadian. I said, hi, I'm from Canada, don't you know? I live in a house. Hey? So basically, so now I've lived in Hong Kong since the early 90s, so I can't really call myself American anymore because I've lived here longer. So I do consider myself Chinese. Except there's one problem. I'm white. Okay? I don't look Chinese. I speak Chinese, but I don't look Chinese. And so I had this whole thing. I said, I'm Chinese. And my friend said, no, you're not. And I said, but inside I am. Inside. And they said, okay, we will call you an egg. You are white on the outside, yellow on the inside. I thought, oh, that's awesome. So I can be an egg. And so because I don't look Chinese, it's actually quite difficult. Because I want to be Chinese, but I'm not. So people always ask the inevitable question, where do you come from? And so I say, I come from my mom. And they look at, no, where do you originally come from? And I say, my dad? I mean, seriously, if I want to get technical, I was 1 in 100 million. I made it. I swam to shore. I'm good to go. I'm there. And so, but I'm not your typical American, okay? One is I speak another language. You know, Americans, they usually only speak one language. I speak more than one. The languages I speak are American, not English, it's American. I don't speak English, I get criticized all the time. But the other language I speak, do you guess, what do you think it is? Canadian. I don't think you can speak Mexican. I believe the vernacular is Spanish. But thanks for trying.
Cantonese.
No, I don't speak Spanish either. I speak Cantonese, yes. And so that makes me not a typical American because I know another language. Now, on the other hand, it's really hard because in Cantonese I can hear everybody talk about me. So it's kind of a, do I want to know Cantonese or not? Because usually they're always like, hey, look at this fat white guy. And I'm thinking, I'm not a typical American. I am literally half the size of most Americans. I go to America and I try to blend in. I'm like, okay, am I fat enough? Am I fat enough? You know the Americans, you know the ones who go into 7-Eleven and they're carrying this big 64-ounce, super big gulp. Okay, sorry. 1 liter. I'm still in the metric system, sorry. They're carrying this 1 liter thing in, right? And they're just waddling in like a penguin. And where do they go to get their Coke? They go and get Diet Coke. As if that's going to make the difference, Diet Coke. Okay, seriously. So I've been living in Hong Kong for a long time, and when I was growing up, my dad always said, you always have to be polite. You always have to go and open the door for people. Be a gentleman, right? And I tried that once. Well, that was all it took was once. And then I realized, okay, I wanted to open it for you, and 30 more people came through. And I'm just standing here like, just please go, I want to get in, right? And so, or my dad taught me I need to say sir or ma'am. sir, ma'am, right? And I thought, okay. And so I was like, excuse me, sir. And he's like, I'm not a teacher, I'm a businessman. I'm like, sir, wow, sorry. And so then finally I just had to put my foot down. I said, listen, I have to be rude. I'm generally a nice guy, but I have to be rude. So I waited for the right opportunity when we were all on the MTR, crammed in like sardines, sitting there, and we're so close, I feel like I'm dating the person next to me. We're so intimate, I'm like, are we dating? No. Kind of feels like it. What's your name? I want to get to know you a little better. So we're sitting there, and you know how the doors, they all close, right? And it goes, do. Well, there was a guy trying to get on, and I did what most of you think about doing, but of course I went to the extreme, and as the door closed, I just went, shoo, and just pushed him right off the train. I know you guys have all thought about doing it. I did it. I'm proud, I did it. Thank you. But then something unexpected happened. The door opened. And there was one furious man on the train, and I thought, oh my goodness, this is not going well. Well, then what happened was everyone just cleared out, and we're all like circling each other like there's a fight about to break out, and everyone's like getting their cameras out. Ooh, YouTube special. Okay? And so all of a sudden it dawned on me, oh my goodness, there is so much more space on the MTR. You can fit 20 more people on here. That is crazy. So now I've decided that being rude actually helps, right? So please try it. Now the other thing that I'm really good at is, besides Cantonese, is, well, nothing much. I'm a teacher, and so you know what they say about teachers? Those who teach can't do. I know, it's true. That's how it is. But anyway, just remember me, my name's Christopher, and I'm a Chinese American, not typical.